Here we are. We're in the 90s. So these are going to be one waves at a time. Because they're just so long now.
So I just got into a rift and I cast the town portal, then I went back into rifts through its regular entrance and the portal does not show from that side.
No, they don't want to show from the town side. So I'm at 91, John.
Yeah, you are.
What are you at?
I'm at 89.
You're at 89 still, alright.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of lead.
Oh my goodness, there's a bird froze like as it was swooping down, so it's just the front of my screen was covered with bird.
With birds?
Like just a gigantic bird was on the front of my screen and just froze and just Spartoy, unspeakable terror because it's blocking your view. You're gonna die. But no, I didn't, so they died.
Trying to save stuff and record stuff at the same time. It's maybe causing a little bit of jerkiness. Or I think it may just be that there's so much stuff in here now. It's like wave 91. Don't know what is happening. How do this work? No, I'm pretty sure it's because I'm trying to save a 53-minute video and record this at the same time. Pretty sure that's why.
Would be.
So, yeah. If you want to do that, make sure you have a even beefier computer.
So, in other words, Chuck Norris's computer.
Yeah, there you go. You wonder why Chuck Norris jokes became like a thing. Like, why did they pick him?
Was doing jokes about some other celebrity, and he had an internet survey of which person to pick next.
Yeah, but why did so many people want to be Chuck Norris? Like, why him?
He's so American. Walker, Texas Ranger. I mean,
fair point.
So yeah, all these jokes came up.
Also listen to music while saving and recording. Maybe not the best combination of things to be doing. Though I don't think the music really puts much of a load on anything.
Probably not.
It's all the stuff that probably jumping in and out of RAM right now. That's where this game is located.
On a RAM?
I would assume so, because that would be why it goes away whenever you lose power or anything. It has no way of saving itself, so it would have to store it on something that's not permanent.
Well, we'll just go with that.
And it's not like it's going to live on the video card.
No. It lives in some frozen, barren wasteland. There's a lot.
So choppy.
Oh, there's a lot of chopping going on. There's a scythe of death. And just a side note, when wielding a scythe like that, it is good to have some good sneakers on, or boots.
Well, there's your boots.
Yeah. They're good boots.
They're really good boots. They've gone through thousands of Beowulfs on the snow.
And
It
they're
hasn't
not
flipped
even
once.
unbuckled or untied or whatever they are. They're still fastened in.
Oh yeah.
These are like the kind of boots that, you know, you go to the shoe store that's like special made shoes and like get out your checkbook after getting a deposit from the bank or something. It's like, not a deposit, a loan.
Alone.
You might want to deposit those shoes in the bank when you're not using them.
No, 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 no.
Oh yes, please don't do that.
So yeah, choosing to record right now maybe was a bad idea.
Well,
That's alright, I can just run around and buster shot everything if I need to.
that has saved me when I was, like, for some reason, crappy to the extent where I ran out of health potions. And I just had to...
That's a new one, I'll admit. Never ran out of health potions.
They don't give me health potions.
I have like 8,000 health potions.
I've gone through games where a health potion comes once every 2 or 3 rounds. Terrible. Oh, maggot broods.
Yeah.
Immunity and desecration. I don't care about your fight damage, vampiric, and teleporter, so you're useless. You're a useless special.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a ridiculously long round because it's so choppy.
Yeah. If you need to, I'll even take a break on this. If you need to take a break on that. Fair game, you know? So you don't...
Oh no, I don't care about
get
that.
yourself killed. You know, if you need to take a break.
I mean,
You don't want to be killed.
it's not going to really...
I mean, the best thing ever, the best dynamic of that game is the roll. I mean, without
Yeah, the roll is
everyone
the
would
best
die
possible thing in this
before
game.
They just, unless they like buster shot everything, then they get tired of it before Red 10 because it takes 10 hours. That roll.
See, I think that it also
Is your
slows
life
them
line.
down, though. The choppiness.
I'm sure it is. The entire game should be choppy. Beowulf, Rwby.
Now watch it record just like
No.
perfectly smoothly. Like,
I am
it probably is
90.
recording and it's just smooth as can be.
9D. So, yeah, it might. I don't know.
They're probably just sitting there wondering, like people who might watch this in the future will be just sitting there just wondering, what choppiness?
Wouldn't it record exactly what goes on the screen?
It would, yes, but I'm saying what is being recorded may not be exactly what I'm seeing. See, what's sent to the screen and what the screen has time to process is different. You know,
I'll just take your word for it.
I don't think that's what's the case here, though. Because this screen has a refresh rate that's ridiculously high, so...
Cold shoulders. Profane followers. I'll have to identify those later. You stupid freak.
Running.
Why do you freeze?
And of course, if it is recording it just as jerky as it is, then everyone else can look at it and be like, wow, he really was playing it that jerkily.
I just ran into 2 sets of Mallet Lords. One's a gold, and he's surrounded by blue Mallet Lords. So, let's see how that goes.
I vote badly for one of the parties involved. And I don't think that party's going to be you.
I don't know, it might be. I mean, Mallet Lords, they're deadly. I they're dropping, and I'm not, but they still have time in the game. A few goals towards the end. You know, maybe they'll do a really good field goal or something. By the way, it's just oh no, not even goal guys left. He's dead.
Hello.
They completely missed it. I mean, it was close there for a second when I first saw them. We both had full health, and then it just went downhill for them from there.
Yeah, things usually seem to do that.
But, you know, keep in mind, this is only T2.
Yeah.
More boom mallards.
And more mallet lords, huh?
You would think they would just see their other dead friends and just go ahead and leave, but they don't.
See, you gotta understand, the thing with demons is each one thinks that they're better than all the others.
That's why they're so crappy at fighting.
Yeah, that's why they don't listen to common sense and say, man, that thing just decimated all of us.
Well,
That's
opponents will
right.
do that occasionally, but then they will not come to their senses again and charge at you again.
Yep.
They start out at first like, oh no, they killed one of us, run!
And they're like, but I was better than him anyways, so.
And then it's like,
Okay.
well, you know, I'm still alive. I've got something going for me. In fact, I'm not dead, so. Then
Yeah.
just to go ahead and charge up, well, he killed me. I mean, at least, you know, with grunts, when their leader dies, they run for a solid
Yeah, the
good
Halo
time
grunts.
before they turn around. It's like, okay, I might as well just fight it out and then die shortly after. But they will go like, hey, run, 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 run. And you don't even need to kill someone for a jackal to run. They know their range. But demons, you know, they'll be all like, ooh, haha, he killed 2,000 demons in front of me, but I'll get them.
Mm-hmm.
Like these maggot broods I just killed. This, stone singer just popped up. He saw I killed all of them.
Whoa.
And now he's like, oh, I'll take him. Sure. I'm the Rift Guardian. I must be better. And he's already down a third. No, a half of me just saying that one sentence. And he's multiplying. He's like a rabbit. He has a fourth of his health left. You'd think he would quit. Stop
Nope.
rabbiting. You don't want to. You don't want to. He's dead. Wow, he was a cheapskate. Anyhow. Or, yep. Oh yeah, identify these token holders. See if they have any special attributes.
I think I've actually done fairly well considering how choppy this is.
The roll is your lifeline.
Oh,
If you do
that's been the
that-
case through the whole game.
Yeah, I'm just saying, as long as you do that, you should not fear anything.
Well, there are occasions where they'll even like accidentally hit you in the roll.
They will accidentally hit you.
Yeah, like there'll be a bunch of them swinging all at once.
Okay, now I do think I just heard thunder.
Great.
So. if for some reason the recordings don't come out till days and days later and we're somehow back up at 91, you know why. And by you, I mean the viewers.
Well, I mean, I put out all the recordings of the failures too, so.
Oh. Okay, well then, yeah.
It's like I have 30-something hours out already of this.
30 failures or 30 videos?
30 hours of videos
Hours.
of the failures. Yes.
Of failures. Okay, well that's not good.
Okay, I need to
Hey.
get some aura back.
It's worth showing.
Oh, they're
You
right
didn't
behind me.
fail. You found 30 hours of how not to play Rwby.
No, I think when the thing comes up and says game over, that's fail.
You found a few seconds of how not to play Rwby. Because
Yeah, really.
You were winning before you failed, obviously. And then when you failed, then you didn't win. Funny how that works.
I keep trying to build up aura and then I immediately use it all. I don't.
Or,
Yeah. That also helps a great deal.
ethereal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it does. I am just grinding rifts, and let me tell you,
Rift grinder.
it can seem slow, but I think it is faster.
But at least it's
than-
not choppy.
I think it's faster than Rwby right now.
Yeah, it probably is.
I mean, the guy made a challenging game this Rwby. I mean, he did a great job.
Yeah, no, it starts out ridiculously hard, and it remains ridiculously hard.
Now, I mean, if I started this on T4, then yeah, I would be in trouble.
Yeah, but think of the experience, though.
What experience? I'd still be killing my first monster.
Hmm,
You gotta figure, you need to be able to kill the stuff.
yeah,
Get the
true.
Doing rifts faster gives me more chunk experience than if I just kill a ton of, like, a few higher up monsters. I was about to say a ton. No, there wouldn't be a ton. They'd just be a couple.
Yeah, I guess you're right. This isn't Warcraft. You can't have one level, 1 billion guy power level all your guys.
Actually, they don't do that in Warcraft. If someone, like, kills something and you're in a party with them, and let's say the something's question mark will kill you as they look at you, you don't get experience because you didn't attack them.
What, they fixed that? Oh, come on, man.
You were complaining that it was getting too easy, and now it's, they do something that would make it harder, and you're complaining?
Well, you realize that's what we did with Death by originally. When we first ported him over to Draenor.
I was only
to
a
play
few
with
levels
us.
behind you. I was playing an area that was like only maybe orange to me, and then I got caught up. Because on PvP you get the night elf rogue noobs that can't.
Well, see, that's the problem with MMOs. There's always noobs.
Yeah.
It's like they're specifically designed for 12-year-olds that just sit there and have nothing better to
Level
do.
60, because that was the highest at the time. We'd come around and kill off everyone in Terranel, like everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And every player, too. And that's unfortunate. But now that I'm on a PvE, not much that they can do except if Death Fight, for some reason, wanders into a Alliance stronghold by accident and has some unhappy pandas. Like
Unhappy
smacking around.
pandas.
Well, the ones that join the Alliance side, not the right side. Yeah, Death Fight's an undead, by the way, so he's not.
With a broken jaw.
Yeah. You get a bigger maw that way, Ah!
Just emotep it. Stretch the mouth.
Well, yeah, I can do that. And
It's
I
a
could fix
mummy
my
reference.
jaw if I wanted to. You know, just get like a, I guess a stapler or something. Okay, I don't think they have those. You'd think gnomes or goblins would invent a stapler by now, though. If they invent rockets and, you know, machine guns and things like that, just invent a stapler, dude.
A stapler.
Yeah. Ooh, that reminds me. I have a stapler that I borrowed that is still in my bag of holding. I need to return to the desk.
Wait, you borrowed it from the desk.
Yeah, you know, a nice black stapler that
Okay.
no one uses. I actually used it.
No.
Yeah.
You used a thing that no one uses?
I know, right? Who'd have thought?
Yeah, I know.
Next we'll have laser staplers that nobody uses.
Laser staplers.
It could happen.
No, that actually seems to be physically impossible.
Instead of an actual staple, it somehow can perfectly form the pages that you're stapling, quote unquote, together at the corners so that they stay together.
That would just be fusing then. It wouldn't be a laser
But
staple.
you'd use a laser to fuse it. Because
See, I immediately thought of like a staple that was in it and glowing, like a laser.
What? No, a vibro stapler. There you go. Vibro staplers. Totally happen. Taking that metal from the Star Wars universe. That's another Xbox game, the two Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, the original Knights of the Old Republic were so much better than the MMO that they have now.
What? It's not Knights of the Old, it's just the Old Republic. Star Wars the Old Republic.
Yeah, but those are the two games that they based that on. All
Actually,
the backstory to that game is in those.
I like it. I like the new one as well.
I just don't like MMOs in general. So, and then when they take something that I thought was a great franchise and they turn it into that, I'm like, why?
Well, you can always go back to Battlefront and Battlefront 2. I mean,
I would still play those
those
games.
are great.
Those are
great games.
those were great games.
They're talking about a Battlefront 3, but you go back to 2, and you know,
Yeah.
Mos Eisley Assault. That was my favorite.
You know, that got kind of
Well, we played it all the time, so it should have gotten old. I mean,
yeah.
I
We always played as heroes, kind of got old.
Well, I mean,
I liked it much better when there
we got
were no
with our
heroes.
soldiers, we got all the extra weapons that would just kill everything instantly. So we're weaker if we play as heroes. You know, think of it: Uber sniper, tracking rockets,
The tracking
Uber
rockets were
shot.
great.
Uber triple shot.
Yeah, well, it kind of turned it into what Titanfall is. The players are the dangerous things, but you can still kill off all the wimpy stuff to help advance your team. Yeah, really, that really was like the first. Like that probably was the inspiration for the grunts and such in Titanfall, was those games. Because when you think about what other ones had the human players playing alongside an AI team that would go out and fight each other. I mean,
Crash Team Racing.
that's not a first-person shooter,
You
genius.
shoot stuff at people. It's third person.
It's not
Yeah.
first-person shooter.
Okay, fine. You could be third person in Battlefront 2. Actually,
Why would you be third person though?
because it starts out. That's like the default is third person.
Yeah, but first person is so much better.
Who's that? Oh, that's just a van. There's Thunder again.
Yeah, the thunder, it's like it thunders and then it stops thundering.
Well, I
And
mean,
it thunders a little.
Thunders and it's sunny out.
Yeah,
You gotta wonder. What's
yeah, is it
going
just
on.
messing with us now? Weather. As sad as I think I've actually gotten used to the jerkiness.
Well, get used to that. You can play through anything.
Well, no, it's probably going to throw me off now when I play it again without the jerkiness. To be completely honest, it'll probably mess with me.
I don't think so.
Because you have to do things a little bit in advance of when you see things happening.
So you just swing.
So
through
now
and
I might
roll
actually
away
like
and then
dodge roll
okay.
into attacks when it stops being choppy. It's kind of like when you get used to playing with X many seconds of lag, and then that's all of a sudden gone. It's
when
like
you
you're
connect
leading
to
all your
the
shots by like 3
reach
meters, and then
Yeah.
you don't have to be doing that anymore. And it's like, oh, I'm shooting in front of them. Why? Of course, you probably wouldn't know much about that, would you?
Hmm?
Well, I mean, like, you don't really, like, other than Halo, you didn't really ever
Back
play any
when
of the
I had live for a
games
little bit, I actually played some Call of Duty. Modern
online.
Warfare
2,
2.
probably.
Occasionally I get some lag. So what I do is just, I wouldn't do very well.
I would just be bad.
I mean, well, most of the lag was caused by the lag switchers. And they would have, like, the mods where they have, like, 3 sights on your gun. It's like, oh.
No, it was probably,
I mean,
the
our
lag was probably
internet
caused by our
connection
internet connection being terrible
was
back then.
really bad.
It was,
It's like, oh, we're getting 2 kilobytes. Woohoo! Where's the confetti cannon?
yeah, really.
I mean, but hey. Okay, in all honesty, we were peaking, 149 kilobytes when downloading. I mean, it was not the best.
Yeah. Now we're,
We're finally
closer
up
to
the
being,
chug down that cherry drink.
yeah, they're green, though.
Really?
Yeah, the potions.
What?
They're green. Haven't you noticed? And you said you ran out of the potions. I assume you looked at them?
Well, I mean, you just figure that health potions are red. It's just what they are.
Well, they don't have to be red.
So, okay.
I mean, come on.
What can... That can still be grape drink. There's green grapes.
Green grapes. Oh, jeez.
Green grapes, yeah. People like grapes.
People like grapes.
Yep. I got either Fresh Bean or Aesop's Cudgel or Spark of Life. It is Arthef's Spark of Life. Well, that's a nice time to smelt it. Didn't live very long. Because I have it with my other characters that aren't seasoned. They're just ubered.
They're ubered, not seasoned.
Yep. My seasoned character spices things up a bit though, so that's nice.
Oh, jeez.
In all honesty, I don't see anything wrong with puns. I think they're great.
You come up with some pretty good ones from time to time. I'll give you that. I guess puns are just like a very light humor type thing. Whereas I
It's just a play
have
on words. That's
a
all
much
it is.
darker
Play on
humor,
words.
usually.
You can have some dark puns. It depends on what words you're playing on.
Yeah. I have to admit, though, Jean Arc in the dress is hilarious.
That's kind of dark humor. Think of it.
No, that's just
Somehow-
goofy.
Somehow he lost all of his manhood that might possibly have been.
Come on. He,
At least for that night.
actually, you know, it probably took a lot of guts to do that. Like, who in real life would do that? Would walk into, like, what is essentially a prom as a guy in a dress and ask a girl there to dance with him?
Ask a girl there to dance with him? Probably not. So, yeah. I guess I'll have to give you that one.
No, that's just pure
91.
goofiness.
Oh, we caught up.
Oh, have we? Have we? 91 complete.
Well, aren't you just the... with some weird old stuff?
No, equip. Frost! Okay. Goodbye, Internet.